Hello everybody, Turple here, and welcome to the next round of the ATBA. It's almost like this is the only thing I upload nowadays. We're up against our week 3 opponent in Fly. A Fly guy with his Blackthorn Kingdras, and kinda scary team, a very specially offensive team. That's mostly what I take from this team. He has Landorus Tyrion, Slowking, Hydrapple, Titan, Laurentis, Iron Moth, Pheasantipede, Cinccino, Raichu Alola, and Iron Bundle. Very, like I said, very offensive, especially between like Iron Bundle, Iron Moth, Alolan Raichu, Pheasantipede, Hydrapple. A lot of big threats, and I did prep a lot for that specific scenario this time. With like a lot of these being very scary for me to deal with, I had 2 Assault Vests this week. Not to mention his Terra Captains, I didn't mention these, but Titan has Terra Ice Water Fairy, Laurentis has Terra Grass Fighting or Steel, and Raichu has Terra Electric Dark and Flying. Raichu is... okay, so what I expect to come, right? Is I expect Landorus, I expect Iron Moth, I expect Iron Bundle. I kind of expect Cinccino. Raichu I have prepared for. I don't really expect it to come, but I have prepared for. Laurentis, like right before this battle, like just now, I checked the calcs against Laurentis, and apparently it's like insanely bulky for some reason. So it might very well come. Pheasantipede could be very good against specifically my Comfey, although Iron Moth also does that. And like I said, like Bundle, Moth are kind of guaranteed. Cinccino is very strong offensively. I was very much thinking of putting a Rocky Helmet for that. Landorus is Landorus. Hydrapple could be insanely bulky with an Assault Vest, which is kind of hard for me to break, but yeah, it's a scary team for sure. And I did some heavy prep for this, specifically for my first Pokemon here of the week in Terrapagos. This is my guaranteed lead, because last round it didn't have such a good showing. Let's just say that. It almost pulled it back, so I'm actually kind of impressed with it, with how bulky it was, but I wanted to put in work immediately, and I want that to stem out of Terra Shell. Terra Shell, of course, if you're full health, you get the one-time resist on anything, allowing me to get a Rock Polish off here. Rock Polish makes me faster than anything that isn't Booster, Energy, or Scarf Bundle. I'm pretty sure it lets me outspeed Iron Moth if it's Booster Energy. And with the amount of offense I have here, 164 speed, like I said, is enough, and then Earth Power, Ice Beam, and Terra Starstorm kind of hit his entire team. Ice Beam is very good against Hydrapple, Landorus, and Laurentis itself, although Laurentis can, of course, Terra to like Fighting to resist it, which is kind of... I could see that coming. Terra Starstorm is good in general, but specifically to like immediately nuke out an Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle is scary, and I kind of expect it to lead, so I could immediately just delete it with a Terra Starstorm. And then Earth Power is nice against the Moth and the Raichu. Raichu could Terra around it, but still. It would likely not want to take his Terra Starstorm either way. And the whole idea of leading this is it puts me immediately in the driver's seat. I immediately get to put up pressure against a lot of his team. With some exceptions, like Laurentis, like I said, it's way too bulky. Like I calced, and max PDF, max HP, takes like 40 from a Terra Starstorm. I'm Life Orbed, so that shouldn't be happening, but you know, whatever. Slowking could potentially eat a hit. But either way, this puts me immediately in a position where I put on pressure, he has to deal with that pressure, and that pressure will allow me to bring in one of my setup Pokemon, or one of my other offensive Pokemon. Very key to that is my Iron Crown, who is here to do the standard Iron Crown thing. You've probably seen this on the OU ladder running around. I don't know about NetDex, but it's probably also there. It's Agility, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Tachyon Color. enough speed to outspeed even Bundle with Booster, I'm pretty sure, if I get an agility up. Hold up, let me check if that's correct. That might not be correct. It might be correct. I don't know. I think that's correct. Then max special attack and some SPDF sprinkled in as well to eat a hit from Iron Moth. I can live one hit from Iron Moth except when it's specs. So unless it's specs, I can eat a hit, and then agility can make me faster than it. Stored power, of course, being stab, getting power from Calm Mind and agility, and Tachyon Color being a very good option overall. Not too many switch-ins to this. The only real switch-in he has is a very specially bulky Slowking, which could be coming. Also, special defense Raichu, I guess, could be an answer to this. But the thing is, neither of those really wants to let me set up more. So I can put up, again, insane pressure. The whole idea of this team is just putting in pressure until one of them breaks through. To support that, I have 2 Assault Vests. The first one belonging to Thundurus. Thundurus with an Assault Vest is actually kind of insane here, because it is max speed almost. It's not quite, but it's enough to outspeed 110, which, if you look at his team, right? Where is it? He has that Iron Moth and that Raichu both at 110, so outspeeding that barely by a point is actually very handy to have here. And then max special defense, letting me hit moves. And I have Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave, and Psychic, which, if you look at his team again, not much that wants to take that hit. Thunderbolt in general is very solid against this team. The mons that switch in on that, outside of Lando could be a problem. But outside of Lando, nothing wants to take a Sludge Wave. The only thing that wants to take Sludge Wave is Iron Moth, who I can Psychic. Psychic is also good against a Facentipede, who I don't expect coming because it just has a very bad matchup into Garchomp plus Iron Crown. But if it comes, I also have Psychic for that. And yeah, it's just here to hit hard. It can eat a hit from Bundle and respond with a Thunderbolt. Like, I'm pretty sure Freeze Dry does like 50 to 60%. So I can eat a Freeze Dry and knock it out with Thunderbolt, potentially. And again, very offensive pressure. The one thing I do have is I have Defiant here instead of Prankster. I have no use for Prankster. But Defiant helps me in the very specific case of me U-turning out against Lando. Which, you know, it's barely gonna change anything, but I'm gonna try. You know, it would give me a little bit of extra oomph. I am a timid nature, so I have lowered attack, but if I get an attack boost, it could do a little bit of extra damage. My other Assault Vest is Araquanid here. Araquanid with his Assault Vest just kind of becomes unkillable for him. Because a Specs Araquanid, Specs Bundle, does like 60% to this with Freeze Dry, which is super effective. And then with a Mirror Coat, I can immediately knock it out for that. Not to mention Liquidation and Leech Life match up very, very well against his team. Not very many switch-ins. The ones that can switch in on Liquidation are Lurantis, Hydrapple, and Slowking. And they don't like taking a Leech Life. Terra Water Titan could potentially come in on this, but then it has to risk eating one hit. Plus, if it's Terra Water, then Thundurus can Thunderbolt it for good damage. And like I said, like, not many switch-ins puts me in a position of a lot of pressure, because even non-invested, right, this does so much damage to some of his key Pokemon like Iron Moth. I don't have the exact calcs. And then just to top it off, I have Terra Ground Terra Blast to hit Raichu and Iron Moth specifically very hard. Also, Facetipede doesn't like taking a Terra Ground hit. The one thing this does do is it opens me up for like Lurantis and Hydrapple to click like Leaf Storm or something. And I have to watch out for that. So it might not be a good idea to pop Terra too early. To be fair, I don't want to have to pop this Terra. This is kind of just an in case it works out Terra. Because the one I actually want to use Terra on is Romina, who is here with Terra Poison. Terra Poison helps me a lot against this Iron Moth, and I can Calm Mind up on that. I am max special defense, max HP, very, very bulky with lefties. Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, and Stored Power. Stored Power hits the Moth very hard. Giga Drain immediately puts pressure on Bundle because no matter how fast it is, Comfey is faster. And late game specifically, like if I have Calm Minds up, a lot of the things that would hit me normally, like Serendipity and Moth, I can Terra on and get Calm Minds off on, and just set up on. And then eventually, like, it won't be able to stop it with the amount of recovery I get from Giga Drain and Draining Kiss. So, potentially very strong late game sweeper. And then the last thing I have here is Lilligant. Lilligant has a very cool set here. I went not with Hustle because that backfired. That backfired hard, and now I'm scared to use it. So we're Chlorophyll, which isn't useful in the slightest, but hey, it's here, I guess. But we have Victory Dance, Sleep Powder, Close Combat, and Ice Spinner. Now, you might notice a severe lack of grass coverage, which is something I will bluff the hell out of. Like, I can bring this in on his Terra's Titan or his Slowking or something like that, Iron Bundle even, and just force a switch on the Leaf Blade. With Victory Dance, I outspeed everything that's not a, basically not his top few, like Iron Moth Booster Energy, Iron Bundle Booster Energy, and Cinchino after a Tidy Up. Tidy Up is kinda iffy. If he tidies up, it might just be over. I should have brought a Rocky Helmet, and I thought of that last second, but I am clear Amulet on this. So we're just gonna hope that he's not Scarf on any of them, or Booster Energy. If he is Booster Energy, maybe we can waste it somehow, like force switches and stuff. And then eventually, with a Victory Dance up, we outspeed everything. Clear Amulet protects me against Intimidate from Landorus, allowing me to set up on it outside of Fly. If it has Fly, I was very close on putting Protect over Sleep Powder here, specifically for the Lando matchup. If it decides to Fly on me, I can shut it down entirely and just keep Victory Dancing up on it. But the reason I don't have any grass coverage and I have Sleep Powder instead is the damage it does to Iron Moth. Iron Moth resists close combat. Iron Moth takes 60 to 70% to +1 close combat. That Moth doesn't resist shit. Like, straight up, it's nice that it's technically resisted, but that's some damage. I can Sleep Powder it and then immediately, like, close. If I get one turn of sleep, I knock it out basically, because 2 close combats just kill the thing. The one thing I will have problems with is if he figures out I don't have grass coverage, I have some difficulty hitting his Slowking. Outside of that, Ice Spinner is pretty good coverage. It hits his Hydrapple and Landorus, of course, 4 times effectively. It hits the Raichu, it hits the Festivity, so it's pretty decent coverage. And I have Sleep Powder to shut down something that resists me either way. So potentially also late game sweeper. If not, it's also just good at putting on that pressure. That's literally my focus of this game plan, is just put on pressure until like either Iron Crown or Comfey or even Lilligant just breaks through and becomes unstoppable. Don't let them play their game. We're playing my game here, you know? So I guess with that, we're gonna have to see how this goes. You know, this might just backfire tremendously. Like, what if they just get to play their game anyway, and I'm just running behind, scrambling? I really hope that doesn't happen. Let's just hope Trophagos puts me in a great spot immediately, and yeah, I'll see you in the battle. Alright, and there we are. He did bring Slowking. He did bring Lurantis. Lurantis is a problem. Because literally I was skulking right before the match and I saw how bulky that thing is. No Titan is kind of nice. No Serendipity, no Raichu, which kind of makes Araquanid a little bit less good here, but Araquanid in general is still very good. I do think I'm just gonna launch it. I'm just gonna send it straight away and see how much damage I can do. Because worst case scenario, right? Also nice. Worst case scenario, right, is he is Max Fidef Laurentis. Otherwise, I just get a... Because I feel like he just has to lead... Bundle. Let's just pop it and see how much damage we can do. We have good attacks against most everything. The only thing really being a problem is either Max Spadef Laurentis or Max Spadef Gloking. Which I feel like Gloking wants to run a bit of mixed defense. And hopefully this time Terrapagos can actually pop off for us here. Alright. I should pull up the calcs. Hold up, let me look at the Terras. Laurentis is the only on grass fighting steel. Alright, calcs are up. Music isn't on for me, but it is for you guys. And Lando is here. And we are Turtle. Now, the thing here, right? Oh no, my attack. Oh, what a disaster. Lando T. Let's say choice scarf, right? Hits 463. Max speed scarf actually still outspeeds Rock Polish, I think. Oh wait, no, because that's the other Terrapagos. Hold up, Terrapag. You have 85 speed. So, yeah, we have not 185, but yeah, okay. He does U-turn here. But this does place us in a pretty good position. If he brings in Laurentis, it's likely just superpower. He does bring in superpower. He does bring in Laurentis, sorry. Superpower doesn't one-shot me. So I will just be popping over Terra Starstorm. If it's max, it lives this. Because this is life formed. Because let me put it this way, on like baby form Terrapagos, superpower does 59 to 70 uninvested. I am the evolved form, so I have like, hold up, 110 defense, I believe like 100 HP. So yeah, we eat that. Terra Starstorm here. Does half. Nice. Superpower shouldn't kill me. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay. Ice Beam does slightly more. Surprisingly enough. As long as he doesn't Terra here. Which, to be fair, he probably would have Terra'd. Knockout, please? Yeah, okay, we knock it out there. We have another hit in us. So unless he has booster energy... Okay, so that's Terra, knocks out Laurentis. And we get another very big hit off here. Plus it shows him that Ice Beam is a problem he has to deal with now. And we have the speed to outspeed everything that isn't booster energy. Actually, maybe even... Hold up. Iron Bundle. Let's say Fast Sweeper. 612. Yeah, no. We don't outspeed booster energy or Scarf bundle. Poseidon comes in. Is that bundle? No! Okay, hold up. I wanna see something here. Slowking, defensive pivot. Does a good chunk. More importantly, I wanna see the damage on my Lilligant here. To see if it can knock me out with like a psychic. I don't think it can. So I might honestly just throw a Terra Starstorm here for big damage. That still did half. And I kill myself here. I'm gonna go Lilligant here. He has to respect this, right? So what if I just Sleep Powder here immediately? He does switch. Acne, that sounds like the moth. Yep, okay, if this hits, that's massive. Okay, use that to boost. The speed was heightened, that makes sense. I do miss, unfortunately. That is a shame, however, we have Gaius here. That Sleep Powder hit there would have been pretty good. We pull up the couch now, Araquanid. If he's a speed boosting nature, he subs. Iron Moth with a booster into speed has to run lower special attack and can barely hurt me. While my liquidation, even non-infested, still fucking one-shots. Sludge Wave! Don't poison. Okay, hold on. I want to see here what he could switch in on this. Not too much. I'm tempted to click Leech Life here. On a switch to like Hydrapple. Yeah, he does switch. Poseidon comes back out. That's actually also massive. That's some good damage there. And we got some recovery out of it. And we are hurt by the Rocky Helmet, but that's fine. I feel like he switches here again. Because he wants the regen here. Please go into like Lando here. Thinking you can get some priority off of it. Because if I leech life into Lando, it barely takes any damage. Okay, he stayed in. That's fine. Chili whatever. T-Wave. I was already slow AF anyway. I mean, Leech Life has relatively no drawbacks. The thing is, right, if you look at his team, he burned his booster, so that's also great for my team. I need to get rid of Moth. If I get rid of Moth, then my Comfey just wins, basically. I keep Comfey in the back either way for bundle. He does switch here. Probably this time into Lando, but we get some extra recovery. Who comes out here? Bundle comes out. Booster into special attack. Also speed. That's actually fine by me. If I get this off here, right? You know what? Screw it. Don't pair on me, please. Please don't pair. That was also a crit. No! Dude, that was such a dead... That was a crit though. Can we live one? He was so dead here. Ah, damn it. Okay. Hold up. If we go this, we can immediately just threaten this. I'm fine with him switching here either way. He does switch. That's a booster burn. Yeah, Agni comes back in. That's fine by me. That literally did no damage. The bar didn't even fucking move. Alright, we have Sundersector also with the IV. If he subs again, that's more than fine. We are faster than this now. Sludge Wave. We're fine with eating a Sludge Wave. He does switch, which gives us a U-turn here. Back into Lando he goes. That's fine by me. That's why I ran Defiant on this. Now our U-turn does a little bit more damage. Alright, I'm gonna go for a victory dance here. Am I? I mean, if I victory... If he bounces here, that's a really good play. He does just U-turn. We got a victory dance off here. Persephone comes in. We get the victory dance, which is a massive buff to our stats, and now I gotta see this, because Lilligant at +1, we don't have Hustle, which is kind of annoying. Against Hydrapple, let's say a bulky variant. Ice Spinner does one-shot a Spadef variant. Bulky Spadef. Yeah, okay. We can put enough pressure here. Like, I think Comfey has a genuine endgame here. He might try to go Lando here to intimidate me. If he does, that might be GG. If he goes Moth, I have to go for another Sleep Powder. Because add +1 into Iron Moth. Because that thing is... Yeah, he is gonna try to intimidate again, but I have Clear Amulet. I am just gonna go for the knockout. Because if he does have bounce, I'm in a pretty bad position. And I don't want to risk that. Sorry, fly. And we are still faster than this, even if it's Scarf. Yeah, so that's a KO on the land though. This is what no hustle does to a Pokemon. You know, all those crazy calcs with hustle, but what if you just hit your opponent? Skadi comes in. This is critical for him. Iron Bundle, that's a fast sweeper, hits 408. I am 465, so I am faster. And a close combat will definitely knock this out. This is good info for him. I'll give him that. But also, does it matter at this point? Hold on. Let me check his team. I don't think it matters at this point. I think I can literally just click CC until I die. Because even Iron Moth will not appreciate taking this. I wonder how well you take this, actually. Yeah, you don't take this well enough. I'm fine with just keep clicking this button. I can literally click this button again. Hold up. Because to Moth, right? It does 52 to 62. This, if it stays in, it dies here. Okay. Lilligant KO. I think this is his best play. Like, genuinely. I think what my play here is, right? Is just clicking CC. Because it can't miss. Slowking. Because if I CC, I can then bring in my Thunderous and Thunderbolt. Look at that damage though. And he can sub also now. Yeah, he does Fire Dance, but that's fine because I'm still faster. Right? Iron Moth is... Hold up, let me check if my Thunderous is actually faster. 352 versus Iron Moth is 350. So yeah, I can go Thunderous here and literally just click Thunderbolt. And if he switches, it knocks out... Either way, I think Comfey also just wins now. But I can Thunderbolt because I'm always going to be faster. And if he switches to Bundle here, it definitely dies. Don't KO Moth. And this way, what is it? Comfey gets the KO on Bundle, I'm pretty sure. Because I am Iron Bundle, let's say Fast Sweeper. Giga Drain is a 2-shot, while nothing Bundle does can 2-shot me. So I'm just gonna go for a Thunderbolt here. If I live, I live, otherwise Comfey just wins. I mean, what I said stands pretty hard there. Damn, that sucks, but like I said, At that point, Thunderous either lived... Actually, let me calc that, right? Thunderous. Freeze Dry would not have KO'd me. So Thunderous just got that second kill. Alright, well, we're gonna call it there. We agreed that he had Blizzard, apparently, on his Iron Moth. So Blizzard would have taken out my Thunderous. So he gets the kill for Thunderous, but then Comfey would have 1v1'd him anyway, because he can't one-shot Comfey. So... yeah, we're gonna call it there, and yeah, I'm glad we got to bounce back, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.